Hi everyone, I'm back for, I was going to say December favorites, that's not right. I am back for January favorites. Can't believe we're already almost a month down, my friends. So I'm going to go over some of my favorites for this month. I have some that you've probably seen before, but I mean, I think that's probably a good thing if I've got things that I'm reusing and obviously love to death. Now, one of the first things that I'm going to be showing you guys is this curling wand that I picked up. This is the Neuro Paul Mitchell curling wand. This is the box that it comes in. I'm not normally someone that curls my hair a ton, but it was only because I couldn't find a curling wand that would do the job for me. Most of the time, my hair would fall out of the curl within an hour or two, and at best look like beachy waves, which I still like, but everyone that kept talking about having the ability to have curls the second day after they slept, I was just so envious because I thought, that doesn't happen for me. So why I like this one so much is that it is one that goes up to 450 degrees. I would say that the average curling wand only goes up to about 410. So that extra heat has really helped with curling my hair. And when I started using this tool, which was back in December when I got it, my curls have stayed absolutely beautifully and have held to the second day. So I finally got to experience that second day curl and messing with my hair that way. So I've been really, really impressed. And what I liked about this one is I found that this curling wand compared to others was relatively inexpensive. It was $89, I believe, off Amazon, which is where I picked this one up. And I just can't say enough good things about it. I think the box says it heats in something ridiculous like 6 seconds or, oh yeah, 450 degrees Fahrenheit in 60 seconds, which is, okay, so it wasn't 6. But 60 is pretty good. It does show the temperatures in this little screen that it's got here, and there's 3 buttons at the top for you to pick your degrees, set the degrees, and of course there's a power button as well. But if you're looking for a really good curling wand, you don't need one that's, you know, got extra barrels to it. This one is fantastic. It does have an extra long barrel, and the rod on this one is 1 inch, which is, I find, all I need. I'm not normally somebody that switches up the rods or needs different size rods. I tend to like my curls all the same way. Definitely check this one out. Okay, next item that is a favorite of mine for this month is this Instax camera from Fuji. I love this. This is the Mini 8. I got it for my birthday, which is at the very beginning of January, January 2nd. Holla to all my Capricorn ladies. Anyway, I love this thing. I really wanted something to have physical pictures pop out, and I used to love Polaroid cameras as a child. And I know this isn't an actual Polaroid camera, but it does pop out with Polaroid-like film. And I know some people either love or hate this product. They say that, you know, the pictures are either too small or the film quality is not that great. And people need to remember that are purchasing this item that Polaroids were never a great quality film. It's an instant shot. You got to take it for what it is. But this is so much fun to bring to events or to dinners or to friends or family's homes. And what I like about it is that it gives you an actual physical picture, because I take so many with my phone, my nice camera, and it sits on my computer forever, and I never look at them again unless I'm, you know, randomly thought of something that I took a picture of and I'm, you know, digging for it. But other than that, it sits on my computer forever and a day. So this forces me to find room for my pictures. I have a photo album that I have started, or friends, you know, that have been interested in pictures that we've taken, obviously take them as a token as well for themselves. So I really love this. And this camera, I don't know how much it was because it was a birthday gift, but I think from what I've heard from other people, they were around $89 or so. I can't say enough lovely things about it. The film is quite small, so it just pops out at the top here. And then you place the film in the back area here. You cannot turn the flash off. It does have 5 little settings that you can choose when you are taking pictures. But Fuji does have other camera options if you want something that has a larger film quality. I think they have, I don't know what the camera's called, but I know they've got another one that creates a wider picture if you want one that's a little bit bigger. But I love this one. It fits really easily into any handbag that I've got with me, and it's white, which I love. Clearly in my background you see so much white, but anyway, I love this. So happy with this birthday present, and it's been something I've been using all month so far. The next item that I've been using, salon item only, and only certain salons will carry this item, so this is not going to be a readily available product, but I'm sure that you can hunt it down somewhere. This product is a sea salt spray that gives you more full-bodied hair, or that beautiful sort of beachy wave look, or the beachy, not beachy wave look, an actual kind of like beachy look to your hair. I was so obsessed with the spray of this. I really love the texture that it creates in my hair. My hair naturally is very flat, especially with extensions that I have in my hair. It tends to weigh my hair down a little bit, so I like to add a little bit of product just to give it some life at the root. This product is by Davines or Davines. I'm not really sure how you say it, but it is a European product, and they are very, very particular about what salons they carry themselves in. It's, from what I understand, it's a very natural-based product. I don't know if it says. But anyway, it doesn't say, but from what I understand, it's a more naturally based product. So basically you just shake it up before you spritz it in your hair, and you only need to spray the tiniest amount because otherwise your hair just sticks together and it's so hard as a rock. I don't know, it's just, it's a really good product, but you just have to be careful with what you spray into it. So I've tried a lot of sea salt sprays before to kind of get that messy, beachy look to my hair, and I found that a lot of products just don't deliver in that manner. So anyway, this one has been phenomenal, and I'm using the tiniest amount because it really sticks everywhere. And I'm sorry if you guys can hear my dogs walking around. Can you see my little Maltese? She's so cute. And then my older little pups walking around in here. So if you hear little footprints going in the video, that's who it is. Okay, next product I have been loving and continue to love months and months in, so you guys may have seen this before, is this Shisheido, what's the title for it? A Gentle Sun Protection Lotion for Sensitive Skin and Babies. This is an SPF 33, and I am so fair even though I have fake tanner on right now, and I always want to put some kind of SPF under my skin just because the sun, even in the wintertime for us up here, is still quite strong and can obviously get under the makeup that you're wearing. A lot of SPFs I find are incredibly greasy. They're so thick, they don't spread very easily, and this product is very liquidy. You can hear it. So you can hear how liquidy it is, so you really only need to dab a little bit on your fingers and rub it in the morning, and it just absorbs so beautifully into your skin. It protects your skin beautifully from any sun damage, which is obviously fantastic, and you can't even tell that you're wearing it. So that's why I really like this product. On average, this bottle lasts me anywhere from 6 to 8 months. It takes a really long time to get through it, and I believe it was around $45 when I purchased it from Sephora. It's been a while since I purchased the last one because I'm about halfway through here, but I believe it's around $45, so it's a little bit more expensive, but when you're protecting your skin, I think it's definitely worth it. The next items that I have been using quite a lot are actually two throwback fragrances that I haven't used in a while, but just felt the need to sort of resurge with them again. So one is the Britney Spears Candy. This is a very, I think it's called Candy. Oh my gosh, you know what? I can't even remember, but this Britney Spears perfume, I believe it's her Candy one. Anyway, this is a super teeny tiny sample that I got from Target around Christmas time. It came in a little ornament package that you can hang it with. I don't use this perfume all the time, although I have been using it a lot recently. So this I liked because, again, I don't use or go through all my perfumes very quickly. So I believe this little sample size was about $14 or so. So perfect for what I was looking for. And then the other one that I have been using is this Body Shop White Musk Smoky Rose Fragrance Mist. It's so light, it's so feminine, and I'm not normally a white musk person. I find it very strong. But this one has a very sweet note to it as well, so it's very feminine. It is quite a girly scent, and it's not overwhelming in terms of the musk scent that's in there. I'm so thrilled with the scent, and it was one that the Body Shop came out with, I think it was last season, but they do carry it regularly in their stores. And what I like about the Body Shop fragrances is that the bottles are quite large. So this is a, I don't even know, 100 ml. Or 3.3 fluid ounces in this bottle, and these only cost about 20, anywhere from, I think the smallest bottle goes from 18, and then this one's about 30, which is very inexpensive for a perfume, so that's why I like the Body Shop. And of course, they don't test on animals. They're very animal friendly that way, and I've told you guys I like to support companies that do that. So very happy with this, and I've been re-spritzing myself with this perfume all the time. So the month of January has brought out a blush beast in me. I'm just so obsessed with blushes recently. I don't know what my deal is, but the more, I don't know, blushes have just been captivating my attention, and every time I see a color or something in a pan, it just happens to be blush most of the time. So I picked up a couple that are drugstore buys, and then I also have one that I've just been using a lot that I purchased a long time ago, but I've been drawn to a lot recently. So one of the first ones is a item by MAC. This is their Full of Joy blush. I'm actually wearing a little bit of it right now. It is a very purple oriented blush, but I find that it doesn't really pay off that way when you're putting it on your cheeks. So even though I've got it on right now, I do have the slightest bit of rosiness to it still, which is how I find that it pays off on your skin. It does have a slight purple iridescence to it, but I find most of it is just a very light rose color. I love this color and was using this blush for ages not too long ago and was constantly reusing it, and then I think I got bored of it, so I needed to step away for a while. But this month, this is all I have been using for most part with blush. I've been rotating a few others. And then the other drugstore items that I picked up, one was NYX. This is their Baked Blush Illuminator plus Bronzer blush. This is the color Foreplay. And first of all, can we talk about the packaging, the cute little bow on the front here? I'm such a sucker for packaging. I just love how girly that is. And this is the blush inside, and just look at that iridescence. It's just such a beautiful shade. And I was really looking for a blush that I felt like I could use on the day-to-day, and I do have quite a few blush colors that look like this, but I'm always drawn to ones that I feel that will go best with my skin tone and that I can repetitively use. And I just love that this has a nice shimmer to it. I don't have a lot of highlight based or iridescent blushes, so I was just so drawn to this one, really liked it and had to pick it up. And then very similar to this color, it's also made, oh my gosh, I can never talk when I'm filming, but I picked up another NYX blush very similar to the baked blush I just showed you. This one is called Angel by NYX, and this is just a matte blush. Very similar to the Baked Shadow that I just showed you guys. And I love NYX blushes. Can't say enough good things about it. They're a very inexpensive drugstore option, and I find the payoff with NYX products absolutely fantastic. So I'm a constant repurchaser of their items. I always think they're so great. And then the last blush, because yes, I indulged in one more, because like I said, blush crazy, is this Professional Blush 10 color blush palette. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is awesome. This was $12, my friends, and look how many blush shades that you get with this. Like, can we just discuss the array that you get? This is actually my first BH Cosmetics purchase, which some of you may just think is so crazy, but I was actually very impressed. I cannot believe the color payoff with these items. So if I just swipe my finger once, like, look at that. That is amazing. And all of the colors are like that. So the payoff has been beautiful. I find these relatively creamy. They're a great blush to go for, and this would be a great kit to travel with too. If you happen to be going on vacation, you can't really decide what blush you want to, bring with you while you're away. This is obviously a great option. It's incredibly lightweight and it's very thin, the packaging, so it wouldn't be a lot to stuff into a suitcase or into your makeup case, depending on how big it is, obviously. But this has been wonderful, and the fact that it's $12 is no-brainer. Now, the next on my January favorites list are these three brushes from Real Techniques. I showed you these brushes actually in what I got for Christmas video, because I only just did get these recently, but I have been so impressed with the Real Techniques brushes, sorry. The two that I actually, you know what, I can't even say I've been using one over the other more, because I've been using these three religiously. So this is their setting brush. I constantly use it for under my eyes or just in this area when I'm putting a setting powder on. This is their Expert Face Brush. This is my new buffing brush for putting on foundation. I just find that compared to a lot of kabuki brushes I used in past, this just gives a much more even finish. It buffs in things a lot nicer, and I just find it's really nice to hold to when you are buffing things in. So I really like everything about this brush. And what I like about this company even more is that the brushes don't cost you an arm and a leg, and their shipping's not bad either. So I have been very impressed and have ordered more of their brushes for that reason, because I've been loving these so much. And then the last one of theirs that I've been using is the Real Techniques. This is their blush brush. And I think I mentioned to you guys initially that when I very first started using these, I thought this portion here was just going to be overwhelming. And I actually really like how it distributes blush onto your face. It's very even, it's not too big like I thought it was going to be, and the payoff has just been very even when I dip it into my blush pan. So been very happy with these brushes. Now, another favorite of mine, I'm going to kind of go all over the place for a second, is this phone case from, what is this from? Luxe Edition. So I told you I upgraded my phone to the iPhone 6. So all my beautiful little phone cases that I had before are no more. And I wanted something that was sort of glittery and fun and girly, and found this beautiful crystallized case from Luxe Edition, .com. This case is $50, I believe, which is very comparable to a lot of the Kate Spade cases that you see out there. So I didn't really find that it was overly expensive for a case, and it's the only one that I have for this phone. So I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. I have been getting a lot of use out of it, and I really love the quality. None of the crystals have fallen off. This is the second case that I purchased from Luxe Edition. I had one from them for my iPhone 5 initially, and nothing ever fell off that either. So I've been really happy with this and just love the glamness of this case. Now into palettes. So as you guys saw from my last video, I have been loving the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. These are all the beautiful colors in there. If you guys want to see more about the palette, you can check out my past video, but I have been using this just about every single day and really love this palette. I think it's wonderful if you like warm neutral tones. I think the Chocolate Bar palette, the original one, is better for those that have more of a neutral or cool-based undertone and are looking for cooler colors to use. But this one I just think is beautiful. It's all warm shades, and you can't go wrong with this palette. And then the other one that see, can't talk today. The other one that I've been using all the time is this Lorac Mega Pro palette. I cannot say enough good things about the Lorac palettes. I consistently use them over and over again. This one is a really good balance of neutrals and a few warmer based wine shades here. What drew me to this palette, because I do already have a lot of neutral palettes, so what drew me to this is some of the darker shades in here that I found very interesting that I don't have in any other palettes or any other pans so far. And I thought this one would be great for when I'm doing makeup for my clients and they want something that has a little bit of color but not over the top. I found that the colors that they did choose that are outside of the neutral realm are neutral-ish enough that they wouldn't be, you know, in-your-face colors for somebody to, you know, step out of their comfort zone and try something a little bit different. And I've been having a lot of fun with creating different looks with this. So this is one that I can't get enough of. I don't know that this was a limited edition palette. It may have been. So I think the only place that you might be able to find this right now is on Lorac's website directly or eBay, but you never know. eBay sometimes charges you an arm and a leg for limited edition things. Okay, so I've only got a few more things. The first is a highlighter. This is from MAC. This is Lightscapade. I absolutely love, love, love this highlighter. I'm not normally a highlighter person, which I think I mentioned to you guys in my last video. There aren't ones that I'm normally gravitating towards, and it's not a product that I genuinely seek out when I'm out and just looking at makeup or playing with it, but I just found this one so beautiful, and I love the different tones that it's got in this highlighter, and it is so pigmented. I only need the tiniest amount and it really shows up beautifully on my skin. So this is one that I'm going to get a lot of use out of and just find it so, so, so beautiful. The other item that I'm using, you guys know that I love my Marcel mascara. I am a regular addict of theirs for the mascara and had tried another extension of my extension mascara, haha. So normally I use this one. This is their Extension Plus Lengthening and Curling Mascara, and this is still my holy grail item, but I found Marcel did it one better and made the same mascara, but with this one, they also added a Pro Lash Growth Complex with the lashes. So it's basically like a lash serum just to help your lashes grow a little bit longer, which I'm not mad about. I think that's amazing. This one is $2 more, I believe, than this one. So I think this came in at $16 and this is $13 or $14, I can't remember. But this one is, the formula is exactly the same. It has a lash serum in, like I said, but I've only just started using this one, so whether it's gonna make my lashes grow or not, I will keep you posted. But I'm excited about it. I love that they've got something a little bit different, and I don't know of a mascara that has a lash serum in it as well, so it's obviously possible. I don't know if another company is doing it or not, but was really excited that a drugstore one had an option like this. And some of you have asked where you can purchase Marcel products because I talk about them so much in my video. And if you are not living in Canada, you can only purchase Marcel through their website directly, which I believe is marcel.com. And they do ship to the States that way if you want to try them out. But otherwise, sorry, this is a Canadian only product. And then this little baby, I don't know why I haven't seen more YouTube beauties talk about this item. This is Makeup Forever's Aqua Brow. This is a waterproof eyebrow corrector in shade number 10. And let me first of all say that I was a regular Anastasia brow dip pomade gal, and I find it really hard to find a brow product that works for me. Most shades are either way too light or too dark, and I really sit in that taupe sort of realm for my eyebrows, and it's not quite a mousy color, it's not a true taupe. So anyway, I find it very hard to find a shade that works for me, and I'm kind of cheating with this one because I just picked this up to try today, and it is my exact brow color. And I love this stuff because it's a little bit more creamy than the Anastasia dip pomade. The dip pomade is very, very thick, but this is still thick too, which is sort of hard to explain. It just sort of comes out on your hand or, you know, wherever that you'd like to place it on a pan, and it's so easy to brush in. It's so easy to control. It makes your brows stick in place, and this is far, far superior to the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, which I still think is an amazing product, but this kicks its sweet little butt, and I don't know why people are not talking more about this product. Like, it's just so crazy. So even though I only just tried it and picked it up today, when I did my brows, I just kept gasping in the mirror. Like, I just could not get over the experience I was having with this product. So I know that this is my new obsession. I know I will continue to use it through this month and through the remaining months, because I don't think I'll ever go back to another product again for my brows, because you just don't understand how obsessed I am with this. Like, this literally blew my freaking mind. So for those of you looking for a really good brow product, they do have quite a few colors for this. Any blondes out there that have some darker brows that are more on the taupe side, try this out, because I swear to gosh, this will solve all your brow problems. And it definitely covers areas where you're missing some hairs, because I am myself, and I'm always looking for something more full coverage in that manner. And this is just, oh, mind-blowing. So good. Go get this. So anyway, guys, that is it for me. That is all I've got for you for today for my favorites. I hope you enjoyed them all. If any of you share any of your favorites with me, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. I always love to hear back from you guys. And otherwise, I will see all of you lovely beauties soon. See you later.